I'm going to turn to my left as a guy, and as a girl, you're going to turn to your right. It looks like this is a guy. You're going to go 1, 2, and 3. You take your next 1, and you start moving across the floor. So it goes 1, 2, and 3, step forward. You see already I'm starting to turn. Okay, as a girl, 1, 2, and 3, step forward. You already see you're starting to turn as a girl. 1, 2, and 3. You start turning, and you keep turning. Now you're on your left. So far that's 1, 2. As a guy, you go 1, 2, and 3. You start turning, you keep turning. That's 1, 2. Here's the goal for a girl. 1, 2, and 3. You turn, you rock back. Now you're looking at that wall. So again, as a girl, 1, 2, and 3. You're turning with your right foot. You're turning with your left foot. You should be done. Rock step. Guys, 1, 2, and 3. You're turning, rock step. You're now looking on that side over here. So as a guy, I stay right here. I get turning, and then I stay right here. And girl, same thing. You stay, you're moving, and you stay again. I have the girl's hand, I pick it up, and she goes under the arm as we trade places. It goes 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. A basic, a turn, a basic. Here's your basic, 1, 2, and 3. Here's your turn, looks like I go outside of her, 1, 2, and 3. And here's your basic, 1, 2, and 3. So one more time. And 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Take a partner, here we go. I stay in place. Stay in place, rock back. Now I can go a little inch forward if I want to, forward. But I'm not going to go as she's stepping forward and me go back.
Right, okay.
Doesn't match. So if you don't understand that, then just march in place. In place, rock back. Okay, you can come forward a little bit. 1, 2, and 3. But now to go turn, I can't do that. I have to know that she's going under my arm. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Ready? When I say in 3, when you get to the other side, you have to be rocking back. Do it real slow. 1, 2, and 3. So I get turning, and I keep turning, but I didn't turn enough. And I can't rock back now. She can, and I can't. So I have to turn enough. Girl, guy, doesn't matter. 1, 2, and 3. You turn on 1, or kind of like passing each other. I make all my turns happen on 2, all of it. So you see I'm facing her. And 3. Okay, so no matter what, you have to rock back when you say in 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Let's try the music. Watch. She'll go under the arm. I go under the arm. It's still the same turn though. 1, 2, and 3. She goes under. 1, 2, and 3. I go under. 1, 2, and 3. So girls don't crash into him when he goes under. So 1, 2, and 3. She's the one going under, so you can see him going on this side of her. So I don't hit her. 1, 2, and 3. You do your basic. Girls, you have to go behind him, just like he did for you. 1, 2, and 3. I'll do it one more time. She goes under. Do your basic. I go under. Do your basic. Okay? Instead of just listening to me, count it to yourself. Whether you count it out loud or you count it in your head, you need to count it if you're missing it. 1, 2, go back. 1, 2, go back. See how to go back. You have to, no matter what. It never feels right unless you go back. 1, 2, step 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 back. And step back's on the word and. And 3. And 3. So you still have to rock back. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Basic step. Again, 1, 2, rock back. 1, 2, rock back. 1, 2, rock back. 1, 2, rock back. 1, 2, and 3. If my left foot is not behind me, and her right foot is not behind, I don't mean this, I just mean in the back position, then you missed your basic already. 1, 2, and 3. Now I start to lift my hand. 1, 2, and 3. You do 2 basics. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to lift your hand again. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and instead, once you learn how to do the turn, all the turns are the same. So this is called a one-hand turn you just did, because all I held was one hand. Now you do it with 2. Do it real slow. 1, 2, and 3. You can already see my hands are starting to come up. So hold on to both hands. 1, 2, and 3. They're now crossed because I did that. So again, don't lift one hand and then the other. It will not work. Both hands are equal. They look the same. That's not even good enough. Because she'll start to turn and it gets caught. So it goes 1, 2, and 3. I've already lifted the hands. We start to pass each other. 1, 2, and 3. Hands are crossed. And notice I am not holding on to her. I just have her fingers. 1, 2, and 3. They come up. 1, 2, and 3. They're still on their way up. 1, 2, and 3. Back where we started. Again. 1, 2, and 3. She turns. The hands are now crossed. I turn. The hands are not crossed. And you finish with a basic. This is, your hand's going to land like that as a guy. So don't try and fix it. So just do a basic. 1, 2, and 3. You can leave it like that, or you can go 1, 2, and 3. Flip it over. But this is how it lands naturally. Right? It creates less room if a guy's taller than a girl. Okay, but that's just the way it is in dancing. Right? When you're here, if I was a lot taller, it's hard for me to go under, so the girls need to reach up for him. Okay? Just the way it is. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. You already see I've started lifting. Know that as a guy. If I want the girl to turn, or me, I cannot have the hand down and all of a sudden lift it. It's already on its way up. 1, 2, and 3. Already on its way up. And no turn has happened yet. But I've let her or me know we're turning. So 2 basics. 1, 2, and 3. Hand starts to come up. She'll turn. I'll turn. Do your 2 basics. And as you do those 2 basics, plug your second hand in. And then she turns. And I turn. And finish with at least 1 basic. Getting to the other side of the room. Some people, you're not really passing each other. Okay? It's not how far I go. If she wasn't there, it's not me trying to go over there. It's just turning to the other side of the room. The more distance you use, girl or guy, the more distance, the harder it always is. Your arms will pull, okay? So if I'm standing here and I do 2 basics, 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to lift my hand, she goes under, 1, 2, we're here. So 1, 2, and 3, she goes, I go, and do your basic. You got to be there for each other. This would not be being there for each other. 1, 2, and 3, and so she goes a turn, but I don't. I got stuck. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. But she's there, and I'm not. I need to be facing her. Okay, so you have to match the whole time. You go 1, 2, and 3. Notice both our legs are backward. We both move. 1, 2, and 3. See? We're facing each other. Our legs are backward. We go. 1, 2, and 3. And we're facing each other, and our legs are backward. And you finish. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. It's all rhythm. It's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and another way I could say it: slow, slow, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick. It's not quick, 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 quick. It's not it. So it's like slow, slow, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick. So that's just running. That's running. You got to stay on rhythm. So I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I have a handshake hold. I don't mean that. My fingers. Hold her fingers. Okay? And here, underneath. Handshake and underneath. So you do your basic. 1, 2, and 3. I start to lift one arm at a time. 1, 2, and 3. You'll have her hands. Try it. 1. Look at my left foot. 1. 1. I'm off rhythm. If I go back, I'm off rhythm. I need to take my left foot. If I'm already together, then I just march in place. Step, step, go back. Or I can take it an inch forward. Step, step, go back. But I cannot go back on my first step. Cannot. Looks like one arm at a time. It looks like that. With a two-hand, it does not. Cannot. It's two hands look equal. So again, it goes. 1, 2, and 3. She goes. I go. Do your basic and just kind of roll your hand around.